Hello. Okay, guys, today we're going to get right on to task because we have got so much going on. And this is actually some training that is usually exclusive to my paying customers. So I'm going to go into a little bit of this with you today. I'm not going to have time to do a full hour that I would normally do, but this is going to help you a lot to get where you need to go. Like I say, I usually reserve this type of training that I have right here for my paying customers. So, or clients, I should say, because it's all about that. But I am going to be holding a mastermind here shortly. I'm not quite sure the date yet. But and for anyone out there who does not know, a mastermind is actually an interactive seminar type platform to where the participants and the presenter can share ideas and bounce things off of each other. It is a group type activity. And I know when I first started going to these, it was just amazing, the eye opening, the things I grew and learned and just started being just so on top of things. It was just amazing. And then when I started hosting them myself and doing them myself and being the presenter, it was even better because I could give more of what I know and what I see works and get more knowledge from everyone else in the group. So I'm looking at probably doing a small group for some people. I think I'm going to do one that's going to target people that are just getting started with, how to do a mastermind or being in a mastermind and get themselves going with that. So that's coming up. That's just a little drop in the bucket. That's coming up. This won't be a big mastermind like normally. This will be a smaller one. I haven't decided if I'm going to go with 10 or 20 people, but whatever I decide, that's going to be all the people I'm going to take, and that's it. So look for details for that coming forward because I haven't decided exactly what day and how many people I'm going to allow into the group for that. So let's get back to task for you today. Like I said, this is some serious training here. And this is all about, like you've heard me say repeatedly, your mindset and your lifestyle are connected. Your lifestyle and your business are connected. Everything is connected, and it's all a neuroscience. And no, I am not a neurologist. I am not a person of a doctor. I'm not one of those people at all. I learn, I study, and I practice what I need to learn and what I need to do. And get with the people and be in groups and teams of people that are doing this professionally. That way I found I have learned so much, and I've been able to teach and train and help so many people. And it just amazes me how many people out there are wanting to know this, are wanting to get into this field, are wanting to learn how to do what we're doing and to strive and to thrive. And then on the other hand, I find there are so many people that want this, but they aren't getting into it. They aren't taking the action steps. And unless you take the action steps to get yourself going, there's not a whole lot I can do to help you. So mindset is tricky. It is very tricky, to say the least. It is very tricky. And it is the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. They are two separate entities inside your brain, inside your body. And when you add your heart along with that, most people don't realize that the beat of your heart, how fast it beats or how slow it beats, or just the rhythm of your heartbeat is a huge factor on what you are learning and what you are doing and what you are receiving. A lot of people don't realize that. And I was teaching this and I was getting into more detail with this, and I won't go into a lot of that today because I don't have an hour to spend with you. But when you take all the attention off of everything around you, take your attention off of the people around you, the room, the atmosphere, the outside. Take all of your attention away from all of that. Take it all away and just be. Don't be you. Take your attention off of you. You don't want to focus on yourself. You don't want to focus on doing this or doing that, or I've got to have this or I've got to have that. You don't want to focus on that. Like I said, this is high end, guys. So this is probably going to be a little bit out there for some of you, but for the rest of you, it's going to be right on target. And you're going to be like, why didn't she teach me this before? And that's what we hear a lot about when we do these masterminds. So take a look at what you are doing. Sit in a calm place. Sit in a place where there's no one going to talk to you. No one's going to interrupt you. You don't want to hear about the news. You don't want to hear about, the music. You don't want to hear about anything else. Speaking of music, I do have binaural beats going off in the background here, so I hope that's not bothering anybody out there. I love them. They're a way to stay focused and relax. I don't know about you guys, but I use binaural beats and theta beats, both intertwined. My friend makes them different recordings for me, and I'm able to meditate to them and go forward and just unlock all this stuff in my head. It's crazy, isn't it? Okay, when you're free feeling, you already have everything you ever wanted. So when you're free feeling, you're not paying attention to the world around you. You're not paying attention to the people around you, and certainly not the negative people around you. You're just being. And when you're in that sense of being, when your mindset is right there and you're just happy, you're grateful, you're happy, and you're letting all your feelings flow through you with that. So when you get past why me, when you get past that feeling, let it go. Because the why you is all about what you're doing or not doing. And what I'm saying is get past it, because you could be holding yourself back with it. Or it could be on the flip side and you're saying, why me today? This is great. Why did it take so long? Why did it take so long for me to receive this knowledge, this input? Why did it take so long? Why didn't I get this before? There's different ways to put getting past why me. It's not always a negative. It's not. It's a lot of the most time, it's going to be a positive. But a lot of people are going to see this header and they're going to go right to the negative, and they're going to automatically feel, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm so awful. I'm so bad. Nothing ever happens to me. Nothing's ever good. Blah, 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 blah. Right? We can all agree with that without even thinking about it. So open your focus and connect your brain paths. When you start thinking about everything around you, the people around you, the atmosphere, where you're living, what you're driving, just let it all fall away. Just fall away. And this is a good part where meditation comes in, because meditation centers your thinking. It centers your brain to think about what's right here in the middle of your brain. You want to think about right there, and you want to let that energy that calmly flow down your body. And when you get to your heart, your beautiful, beautiful heart that is beating and full and giving you everything you need. Do you know the rate of your heartbeat, whether it be fast or slow, or maybe in the middle, determines on what your conscious and subconscious mind is wanting to do or is doing. It's all about your heartbeat. People don't realize that. It's a neuroscience. People don't realize that your heartbeat is a huge factor in your brain paths and what you're creating, what you're not creating. So take a listen to your heart, take a feel to your heart, and how does your heart feel? Is it beating calmly and steady? Is it beating fast because you're excited? Is it beating, slow and just depression because you're in anxiety? Whatever it is, your heartbeat is the factor in what you're going to be receiving and not receiving and pushing away. It is a neuroscience, guys. You can check this out with any neuroscientist and they can verify all of this. If you want to go that route, that's perfectly great. But meditation is what puts your heartbeat into the realm, into the phase it needs to be in, for you to get out of yourself, to get out of that where you're at. If you're around negative people, and this harder and harder, it is harder and harder, I understand, to take yourself and put yourself where you want to go, what you want to be. It makes it twice as hard the more negativity you're around. So it's really hard. The only thing I could tell you on that one is if you're around negative people that keep going and going and going, maybe you could just say something like, maybe I don't want to hear that. I don't want to talk about that. I don't know what else to say to help you with that part. But when you put yourself into an emotional vibration with your brain, your emotions play a huge factor in your mindset. And keep in mind, your mindset, your lifestyle, your business, everything is all connected. And when you connect these paths, they're neural paths in your brain, when you connect these paths to the benefit you want to create, to the benefit you want to have, then you have no choice but to have success in everything you're doing. When you connect these right, and meditation is a huge key factor. And if you're not meditating to clear your mind, to clear your brain, to clear your paths, if you're not meditating to do that, then you're doing yourself a disservice. You want to do this for yourself, for your growth, for your prosperity, and for everything in your life that you are trying and wanting so much to create. So again, your mindset and your lifestyle are totally connected. So take a look and take a feel for where your heart vibrations are. You may have been through, I'm not sure where I heard this one, but I know there is a guided meditation out there. I cannot remember where I heard it. It's been a long time ago now. But there is a vibrational meditation out there. I'll see if I could find that for you guys. But it all talks about going from your head to your throat, which is very important, to your heart, and then letting it all flow through you and go to you. And then it all flows and you're getting out of yourself. You're pushing everything away except you are gone. It's just energy. So when you see that and when you feel that, it's just energy. There's no I have to get this done today, or I have to get that done today, or I'm not succeeding in that. No, you're past that. You're all about the energy and the flow, and you're connecting with the universe. You're connecting with the God force. It is that simple. It's a neuroscience, and it is a neuroscience that is being practiced more and more. And a lot more people are getting out there and talking about this. We're not talking about it in secret anymore. It's come to the point where it is a true fact that we can help more people if we let it out into the public, that this is a neuroscience, that if you were to be hooked up to an EEG, like you've heard me say before, and you could have your brainwaves monitored, and they can monitor every phase of your thoughts, your feelings that you're going through, and you will see a pattern, what you're feeling and what you're not feeling, of how that will progress for you. It's very expensive to go through and do that, but if you are in the willing to do it and you want to do it, then it's an EEG, and a neuroscientist can hook you up and give you a reading on what your brain is doing when you're thinking about a certain thing, or when you're doing a certain thing, or even when your heart's beating a certain way. So take this seriously and take it to heart, because your mindset, your business, your lifestyle, all connected together. They are all intertwined together. So it's a neuroscience that you cannot diffuse or dispute. It's really out there, and like I said, we're coming out with it, and we're not hiding anymore that we study this and we teach this. And so use the neuroscience that we're using to attract what you want to attract in your lifestyle, and to grow your lifestyle, because your mindset, your business, and your lifestyle are all connected. And for everyone out there that is still having a problem connecting and attracting what you want in your lifestyle, then this will be something that can help you if you're into the science part of things. Some people, if it's all about science, then they catch it right away. Other people, if it's not, they don't get it because they don't understand the neurosciences of the brain, and that's fine. Not everybody does. For me personally, it took me a while to understand the neurosciences of the brain. But when I did, and the more studying I did on it, and the more I learned about it, boom. It was so much easier. And now, like I said, I do masterminds on this, and I'm going to be holding a mastermind I'm not sure how many people I'm going to allow into this one. I haven't decided yet how big I want it to be. I'm leaning more towards the route of having a smaller mastermind so I can have more attention with each person or each group in the mastermind. So keep a lookout for that, guys, because it is going to be coming. I'm not sure of a date, a time, or a price yet, but I'm going to let some people in that don't normally get to go into one of these events. It's going to be so much fun, and I'm so excited to be putting this together and holding this for you guys. So again, you can get on my newsletter. I put out some stuff yesterday. I did a broadcast on it. So if you're on my newsletter, then you got that. And hopefully you got on that training last night. Oh my gosh, it rocked, didn't it? Anyone out there that got on that? She's rocking it. I tell you, Lisa is fantastic. Can you believe her? She is just a top earner, and she is just doing fantastic. I am so pleased to know her. It is just amazing. So again, get on my newsletter, take a look and see what you're doing or what you want to do. And don't hesitate to message me if you have questions, comments, or if you want to grow your business, if you want to make it stronger, if you want to make it bigger, better, and a bigger you, let me know. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go for today. Like I said, this is cut it short because this is actually over an hour training that I do for this, but this one is just the highlights of what you can do. And you can do this. I know you can. Okay, friends, I will chat with you all later. And again, get on my newsletter. It won't hurt you. I promise. Okay, bye-bye.